X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, what do you need to help you to land? Are you not seeing the runway?
Why can't this guy land his aircraft? I figure he's either the worst pilot in the world or there has to be more to the story. Let's go back to how it all started and watch to see if you can figure out what the problem is.
And tower citation X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango on the turning base for 30 left Golf Tango Tango.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango North Las Vegas, continue to descend runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, 30 left Golf Tango Tango.
And this is North Las Vegas Airport, so it's not the standard Vegas airport that everybody thinks about when you're flying into and out of Vegas. Unfortunately, things just start going downhill from here.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, turn right to line up for left downwind runway 30 left.
Turn right to line up for 30 left Golf Tango Tango.
You never want the tower to be giving you turn-by-turn directions when you're in the pattern. That's when you know it's going to be a bad day.
We're going to turn right to line up for 30 left.
Tango Tango, turn right, 45 degrees.
45 degrees turning right Golf Tango Tango.
All right, he's obviously getting pretty close to the runway on terms of that downwind leg and where he should be. Should be a little bit wider at this point in order to give him enough room to make a left-hand turn to base and then not overshoot final.
Bravo Golf Tango Tango. You can begin a left turn now for a base for runway 30 left, clear to land.
Turning left for a base for 30 left Golf Tango Tango.
Again, the tower shouldn't have to tell you when to begin your base turn. He should have the runway in sight and he should be flying a visual pattern. So he's looking outside and maneuvering the aircraft appropriately to give him the proper spacing to be able to land on runway 30 left.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, you've overshot by quite a bit. You're now like 1 mile east of the field. Continue that left turn to line back up for a left downwind for runway 30 left.
All right, if I'm the tower controller, I'm going to assume that this guy never saw the runway, and that's the reason why he overshot final, because that's one of those radio calls that pilots don't want to make, but you kind of have to make it because it's very important. If you end up overshooting final, if there's parallel runways like there are here at North Las Vegas, he could be going into the flight path of somebody else that's trying to land on 30 right. Now, thankfully, there's nobody trying to land on that parallel runway, and so the tower controller does a pretty good job of at least getting him turned back around, and she's probably hoping that maybe he's going to be able to pick up the field visually and then be able to maneuver the aircraft where it needs to be to land.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, begin a left turn now, 45 degrees to line up for left downwind runway 30 left.
45 degrees to the left to line up for 30 left Golf Tango Tango.
Okay, he's directly overhead the field now, so he should definitely have the runway in sight. If he begins that left 45-degree turn, he should be able to look out the left-hand side of his cockpit, keep the runway in sight, and then make another left 45 to basically put him on a downwind leg with the proper spacing in order to land on runway 30 left. But let's see what happens.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, continue that left turn for runway 30 left, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land Golf Tango Tango.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, you're going too far southwest. Continue that left turn.
Left turn Golf Tango Tango.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, turn left to suggest a heading 060.
060 Golf Tango Tango.
All right, I have no idea what he's doing right now or where he's looking. He was over the runway and all he had to do was turn downwind, but now he's like 3 miles west of the field. However, that 060 heading should put him right where he needs to be to land, but let's see what happens.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, do you have the runway off your left 2 miles in sight?
Looking Golf Tango Tango.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, sign up that left turn for runway 30 left, clear to land.
Clear to land on 30 left Golf Tango Tango. Now we have the runway in sight. Can we make a right turn to line up?
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, negative, continue that heading now, and then line back up for left downwind. Were you not seeing the runway?
There it is, there it is, there it is!
I can't seem to get over to the left, honey. I'll try next time.
Now we have them in sight for Golf Tango Tango.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, roger. Continue left turn, flight back over the field to line up for left downwind runway 30 left.
Okay, we're gonna fly over the field and to line up for 30 left Golf Tango Tango.
Okay, I'm not really sure what the pilot is thinking when he asked to make that right-hand turn to line up to land on runway 30 left. So that made me think that maybe he was looking out the right side of the jet, and maybe he saw the Vegas airport, which is further down to the south. But that's a much bigger airport. It's pretty far away from where he's at right now, and the runways are set up in a completely different configuration than the airport that he's planning on landing at. However, he does say they have the runways in sight and then they're going to make a turn to overfly the field. And so the tower should be able to use that information to watch what he does with his aircraft and verify that he flies over the field, because if he's able to do that, then he definitely has the right airport in sight.
Now we have the runway side, contact contact. With 30 left, right?
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango affirmative, 30 left, please.
30 left, contact contact.
Okay, now we have a new problem because he's not even sure which runway he's supposed to be landing on. And there shouldn't be any confusion right now because there's nobody else in the pattern. Tower isn't talking to anybody else on the radio. And you might be wondering, why does he keep overshooting final? Maybe it's strong winds and bad weather. But when I looked up the weather, I could see that it was sky clear and no wind. So that's not the problem.
What time is approach for contact contact?
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango affirmative. Make left close traffic runway 30 left, and you're going to need to slow down. You're going way too fast.
Roger, we're going to slow down for contact contact.
All right, at least this time he recognizes that he's not in a safe position to land the aircraft, so he tells Tower he's going to go missed approach. However, Tower also tells him that he's going way too fast for his approach, which is something that you almost never hear a tower controller tell a pilot. So that made me wonder, maybe this guy was a student pilot, or maybe it was a passenger trying to fly the plane, and they just weren't telling the tower what's going on. But when I looked up the flights for immediately before and after this, we can see that he started the day flying into San Antonio, and he has absolutely no issues going in there. He flies a standard downwind leg, makes a turn to base, and then turns to final, so no problems landing there. And then the flight the next day from Vegas back down to Monterey has absolutely no issues, so I have no idea what's going on.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, 30 left, contact contact.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, you're going to have to reduce your speed to come in and land. You're going too fast again.
Roger, contact contact.
And the tower's really trying to help him out, but I don't think it's going to work.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, you're overshooting final.
Roger, we're going to make our left turn over the airport to line up for 30 left again.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, what do you need to help you to land? Because you've done this a couple times. Are you not seeing the runway?
Now we have the side, contact contact.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, Roger. Do you need to try a different runway? Because 30 left is not working for you.
30 right for contact contact.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, are you understanding what I'm saying to you? Do you need to try a different runway?
Affirmative, we need to try 30 right for contact contact.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, runway 30 right, clear to land. And just to let you know, that is a shorter runway.
Roger, contact contact.
And the tower controller does a really good job of making sure that he understands what he's asking for, because runway 30 right is a much shorter runway, so that could present a problem for him if he tries to land on it and he's not aware.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, runway 30 right is 4,199 feet. Are you able to land on that?
Affirmative for contact contact.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, Roger. Begin that left base. Reduce your speed because you're still going really fast. Runway 30 right, clear to land.
Coming in too fast. Watch your speed.
Left base and reducing speed, contact contact.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, 30 right, clear to land.
30 right, clear to land, contact contact.
Drifting. Keep your eyes on the far end of the runway. You're too low, damn it.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, continue northbound. Just continue your heading northbound, and then I'll call your left turn back inbound.
Roger, northbound, contact contact.
So obviously 30 right didn't work out for him, and he never makes a go-around call, he never makes a missed approach call, he never tells tower what he's doing. But at this point, there's really only one reason why he can't land his plane, and I was hoping this is why the tower was sending him northbound. However, watch what happens and see if you can figure it out, and I'll explain my theory in a minute.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, I told you to fly the headings. You're going northbound now. Begin a left turn to enter a left base. Correction, left crosswind. A left crosswind for runway 30 left.
Left crosswind for 30 left, Golf Tango Tango.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, begin that left turn now. You're still going northbound.
Roger, we're going to start at the left turn, Golf Tango Tango.
And again, thankfully the pattern is not busy. There's not multiple aircraft flying around because the tower controller is really having to devote a lot of time and energy to try to manage this aircraft. He hasn't declared an emergency, but if I was tower, I'd probably be declaring an emergency on his behalf, just because you don't know what's going to happen in this situation.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, turn right 25 degrees for the crosswind. You're about to line up runway 12 left. Traffic is a helicopter just over the field, inbound for that north ramp. Turn right now.
35 degrees to the right, Golf Tango Tango. Now we have that runway inside for Golf Tango Tango.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, wind now to your right for that downwind.
Lining up for the downwind, Golf Tango Tango.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango. Try again for runway 30 left, and if not, we're going to have to get you down on another runway because the 30s are not working.
30 left, Golf Tango Tango.
All right, wait until you see what the tower does next to help him finally land his plane. But I promise you that he is not the worst pilot in the world.
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, and do not do a wide base. Tighten up that base to line up runway 30 left. You keep overshooting the final.
Okay, right, left base for 30 left, Golf Tango Tango.
The reason he keeps overshooting final isn't because of the weather, but this image is slightly misleading because if you notice the time, it's about an hour after sunset, so it's dark outside. My guess is maybe he doesn't have a lot of experience flying night VFR patterns, but remember when the tower sent him north of the field? That could have been an easy solution for him because right now he's having trouble keeping the field in sight because it doesn't have any approach lighting systems and he can't judge his spacing from the runway as easily as he can during the daytime. However, he's flying a Citation, so I'm assuming he has an instrument rating, and the airport has an ILS for runway 12 left and a GPS approach for 12 right. So I was hoping she was going to recommend one of those approaches, or he could have just asked to land on 12 left and flown it as a visual approach, but used the instruments to back him up.
Are we clear to left?
X-ray Bravo Golf Tango Tango, affirmative. 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Golf Tango Tango.
Thankfully, he was able to land his aircraft, but let me know in the comments below why you think he had such a hard time. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out another one on the channel, and I'll see you next time on Pilot Debrief.